All right, so for number 10, I got a little bit of work done here already because my computer decided to freeze while I was doing my last video. So let's just go through this. First thing you got to do is recognize you can factor the bottom, which means we can split it apart via partial fractions. And when you do that, that's all this work right here. When you do that, you find out that this series is the same thing as this series over here. Okay, and again, you should suspect that it's telescopic because you can factor the bottom and it's not geometric or any other series you've learned about, and I'm asking you, what does it converge to? So when you recognize that it's telescopic and you break it apart, then just plug in the first few values for n and see what is going to happen. Like, see how long it takes for these things to start canceling. So what I did was I plugged in 2 and we got this first term here. I plugged in 3 and I got this. I plugged in 4 and got this. I plugged in 5 and got this. And you can see here, after the fifth, or after the plugging in 5, you plug in 6, you're going to get a 1/7 that's positive, and then a 1/8 and a 1/9 and a 1/10. So what's going to happen is this minus 1/6 is going to cancel with this plus 1/6. And although we don't see it happening, this minus 1/7 is going to cancel eventually, the minus 1/8 is going to cancel eventually, and the minus 1/9 is going to cancel eventually. And you'll be left with some terms at the end there whenever you stop, but they're going to 0. So we say the infinite sum adds up to a third plus a fourth. What are you doing there? Get out of there. Plus a fourth, plus a fourth, plus a fifth. And we gotta do all this junk. What's that? 12 and 5 is 60s, right? So it's 20 plus 15 is 35 plus 12 is 47 over 60.